Good morning to all my fellow YouTube friends, family, and fans. It's going down, baby. A whole new versus. You got the Lox versus Dipset. And listen, I don't know about y'all. Like, I'm an 80s baby, so I grew up in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, that was my era as far as music go. And I fuck with the Lox and Dipset. So this shit gonna be crazy, man. I've been loving this versus shit too. Like, you just seen Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. Like, the verses is so good, they made motherfucking Keith Sweat still feel like he was the old Keith Sweat. You see that nigga, he was drunk as a motherfucker, but still was trying to act handsome and shit. And Bobby Brown was over that motherfucker. Do you believe in love and all that it can do for you? Like, he was struggling to get the words, but it was wonderful to see these old guys up there, you know, getting their flowers while they're still here. So the Lox versus motherfucking Dipset, this is gonna be a hard one, ladies and gentlemen. Real shit. You know what I mean? Cause like, I fuck with them for years. Like Cameron, that nigga come out there with that killer calm. That shit gonna fuck shit up. And then like motherfucking Styles P. Now that's my favorite. That was always my favorite Lox member. I love all the Lox, but Styles P, that motherfucker harder than nails. That nigga came out that motherfucker back in the day when I was young, listening to Styles P, and that motherfucker said, if you heard it from the P, you ought to know it's the truth. I get you kidnapped, raped, and thrown off a roof. That's some crazy shit to say, right? And I see that motherfucking Styles P and Jim Jones is like saying shit to each other, like kind of stirring this motherfucking verses up. You know, and I seen Jim Jones last night. This motherfucker was gambling in Harlem and shit. This motherfucker, I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, Jim, you are rich than a motherfucker. And you 61 years old and you still out that motherfucker hanging with the thugs and gambling and shit. Jimmy, I love you to death, man. I really do, man. But you too old to be gambling out in the hood, motherfucker. And all that money you got, nigga, you can't get no or order no Beijing. You know what I mean? Put a little Beijing in that shit, Jim. You don't have to look that fucking old, nigga. You got too much money for your beard to be that fucking great, nigga. I love you dearly, Jim. Straight up. Because you, listen, when Jimmy came out with Ballin', imagine that nigga come out on stage, Ballin'! Everybody thought they could play basketball. Motherfucker was ballin'. Even if you worked at McDonald's, soon as you got your paycheck, you be happy as motherfucker. Look, how much was your paycheck? Don't worry about it, but just know that I'm balling. This shit is gonna be crazy. And shout out to Hell Rell, man. Like, did you see the one Hell Rell was in the car with the bucket hat? That nigga spit the hottest verse I've heard him say since 50 Cent told that motherfucker to get the strap. You know what I mean? So I don't know how this shit's gonna be, man. Because I know, and then listen, Juelz Santana. Do you, make it rock, honey. Make it pop, honey. Make it shop to the don't stop, honey. Yo, these two teams against each other is going to be crazy. Now, listen, Juelz, I love you to death too, man. Just make sure when you come out on this versus and you come out on that stage, leave the motherfucking pimp juice alone. Because I don't want you to forget your verse like you forgot that you had a gun on you on the airplane. I don't want that to happen. Because this shit is going to be epic to me. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to have Freaky Zeke up that motherfucker. And Freaky Zeke, he always seemed like, to me, like the life of the party type motherfucker. You just see Freaky just be dancing. Ain't no music playing. Like, this shit's going to be crazy. Then you got Sheek Luch. People sleep on Sheek, man. But Sheek was a motherfucking monster, nigga. That nigga was always, he always had some hot ass shit. And then, listen, the Lox. You know what y'all should do? Styles P, listen, I love you to death. Like I said, you are still my favorite rapper, and Juices for Life. I love that you promote being healthy and shit. Even though I'm a fat motherfucker, Juices for Life, I'm gonna come one day and get some shit. You know what I mean? Because I really do need to get healthy. I got acid reflux. I ain't got no motherfucking life insurance. I ain't got shit. You know what I mean? But if you guys come out on stage with shiny suits on, do you imagine, and you niggas come out with the shiny suits on, money, power, respect, what you need in life, money, power, respect, we be eating right, that will fuck shit up. I know you guys are grown men, and you like, nigga, I would never put a shiny suit on again. But that'd be dope. Y'all throw the shiny suits on and shit, get everybody to start screaming, show the new generation what we had, and then rip them motherfuckers off. You see what I'm saying? And another thing, Jim Jones, like I said, I saw you gambling in Harlem with the gangsters. Cause I think Jim Jones will still be a gangster in the nursing home. That motherfucker be bossing motherfucker nurses around and shit. Go over to that vending machine and get me a pack of M&Ms. He still will be a gangster. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I blow up, you ain't gonna catch me in the hood. I don't give a fuck. I am going to sign up with the Illuminati. I'm letting y'all know right now, you niggas could unsubscribe if you want. I'm signing with the Illuminati immediately. And the reason why that I'm gonna sell my soul for a jelly roll is because I grew up, you know, following niggas like hood niggas and motherfuckers that's in the penitentiary right now, motherfuckers in the grave. I looked up to those niggas, and you know where I found myself? 2013, I was in Albion State Penitentiary following those motherfuckers. So I said, fuck it. If I was able to follow those niggas and I landed in the state penitentiary, I'm going to join the Illuminati. And I'm telling you, Illuminati, if you niggas watching, I got a motherfucker to sacrifice right now. I'm dead ass. My oldest brother, this nigga don't do shit for my mom. You know what I mean? He only visit my mom once in 6 years. She has dementia. You know, and she's in a nursing home fighting for her motherfucking life. I can't stand that motherfucker. I want to sacrifice my brother. Illuminati, sacrifice. I'll give you his address. Get the motherfucker. Just put me in the game. That's all I want. But anyway, the Verzuz is going to be crazy. And last but not least, top 5 dead or alive. Jada motherfucking Kiss. I wish I could do that. You know how he would do it with his voice? I can't do it, Kiss. I can't. I got asthma. But Jada Kiss used to be my dog. You was in my left titty. Scream, ride or die. I thought you would die with me. Found out you a bitch. You can't even ride with me. Now it's a war. You ain't on a side. Yo, this Verzuz is gonna be amazing. You know, I don't know who's gonna, you know what I mean, who's gonna win. Straight up, man. Like, Cameron, love you to death, man. I love all of these guys that's in these groups. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I was a young buck, Cameron made me think about life. When he came out with that song, What Means the World to You? My money, my clothes, what means the world to you? Had me sitting around thinking like, what means the world to me? I'm telling you, man, because back then, music made you feel something. I love the music today, but I listen to it really because of the way it sounds and the beat. I'm a huge Pooh Shiesty fan. I'm not gonna lie. Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog, but Pooh, you know, I'm really shiesty. But I love my era because motherfuckers had a message. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers told you a story. Motherfuckers made you think. You know what I mean? Like when they said some shit. Like Styles P. This nigga said, I'm always that, I'm always this, but the flow stay nasty like hallway piss. How the fuck do you say some shit like that? Fuck a nigga mind up. But anyway, the Verzuz is going down. Lox versus Dipset. Stay tuned, because we the motherfucking business.